How can I see the entire HTTP request that's being sent by my Python application? In my case, I'm using the requests library to call PayPal's API over HTTPS. Unfortunately, I'm getting an error from PayPal, and PayPal support cannot figure out what the error is or what's causing it. They want me to please provide the entire request, headers included. How can I do that?
R is a response. It has a request attribute which has the information you need. R.request.headers gives the headers. Then R.request.data has the body as a mapping. You can convert this with urlib.url code if they prefer. Depending on the type of the response, the .data attribute may be missing and a .body attribute be there instead.
A simple method, enable logging in recent versions of requests, 1.x and higher. Requests uses the http.client and logging module configuration to control logging verbosity, as described here. Demonstration. Code excerpted from the link documentation. Example output.
You can use HTTP Toolkit to do exactly this. It's especially useful if you need to do this quickly, with no code changes. You can open a terminal from HTTP Toolkit, run any Python code from there as normal, and you'll be able to see the full content of every HTTP/HTTPS request immediately. There's a free version that can do everything you need, and it's 100% open source. I'm the creator of HTTP Toolkit. I actually built it myself to solve the exact same problem for me a while back. I too was trying to debug a payment integration, but their SDK didn't work. I couldn't tell why, and I needed to know what was actually going on to properly fix it. It's very frustrating, but being able to see the raw traffic really helps.
A much simpler way to debug HTTP local requests is to use netcat. If you run, you'll start listening on port 1234 for HTTP connections. You can access it via http ://localhost column 1234/foo/foo/. On the terminal, you'll see whatever raw data you sent to the endpoint. For example,
if you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.